property by a ripple city at large. So let's take this real quick.
Tomorrow morning, the Detroit Riverfront Conservancy celebrates a huge milestone. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Glenn Lewis.
And I'm Brent Abel. They are celebrating the completion of a 3.5-mile stretch of the Riverfront. Overall, a $300 million investment. Saturday, the opening of the Riverwalk portion at the Royal property.
That's where 7 Action News reporter Darren Cunningham spoke with the head of the Riverfront Conservancy, and people thrilled about the progress.
This development, 20 years making, in less than 20 hours, this gate will be removed to open up the Royal property as part of the Riverwalk.
Well, it's crazy because my grandfather worked here and I've been familiar with sort of the history.
James Kadariu, who runs and bikes the Detroit Riverwalk, says he's more than familiar with cleanup at the old Royal Tire Factory, which today is Elliott Park. But under the guidance of the Detroit Riverfront Conservancy, this newly constructed half-mile stretch will be accessible Saturday, allowing Eileen Hughes and her sister Joan to continue their riverfront walks all the way to Belle Isle.
It's great to see the progress that Detroit has made, over the years.
Just to give you an idea of what the Riverwalk is, west portion. And over that way is the MacArthur Bridge, which connects Belle Isle to the mainland. And this new stretch connects to Gabriel Richard Park and the MacArthur or Belle Isle Bridge.
This was a very industrial area. This was closed to the public for over 100 years. And we're so excited to start to see families and kids and senior citizens come down here and use this as a way to move around the city.
So this is a first as far as the opening.
You were one of the very first people in the world to ever walk around here who didn't have with that factory. So it's pretty exciting.
I'm honored. Mark Wallace, president and CEO of the Detroit Riverfront Conservancy, says getting to this point, overcoming a number of obstacles, from ownership challenges to contamination, and $11 investment for this portion, $300 million for the East Riverfront overall. After 20 years of the Conservancy's existence, another stretch is complete.
I'm just anxious to see the walk and to be able to walk there and see if I can make it across the bridge.
It's just such a beautiful part of the city. So, it's different every day. I love seeing the people out here.
If you want to be a part of the celebration, the first grand opening takes place tomorrow along the Riverwalk.
All right, cool. So I just wanted to kind of share with you guys why, I'm so excited about a lot of the revitalization that's happening in the city. When you look at, where should it's not necessarily from your house or the city over. A lot of times it's saying, hey, let me get into where they have tons of economic revival going on, and we have favorable relationships with the mayor's office, contractors, title companies, realtors, everything that you're going to need to be successful as an investor from beginning to start. Helping you find great off-market deals, which is if you buy a property and it's then more than likely a lot of costs have already been. You really want to put yourself in a position where, where you're able to, get off market single family properties and also multifamilies. We start you with single families, especially if you're a brand new investor, but ultimately we want to help you to get capital so that you can move capital over and buy and hold, so you can actually it's in there and get. That's exactly where we want you to be, and that's what we help you to do. And so the team and I, Tamika, we work, literally day in and day out, making sure that you guys have, the best deals on the market in terms of off market, making sure that you got the best contractors that are showing up on time, doing companies that are not unnecessary hassle, actually close on making sure that the title was clear, funding, making sure that you're able to do 100% financing for those of you that want to. Some of you might say, hey, I got a little bit of capital I want to play. We're going to also show you these to borrow against if you're getting a brand new policy, if $100 or $200 or something like that a month, that's not really going to do it. You're going to have to pay in a lump sum like $10,000, $20,000, and you might not be ready for that, but that's something that you can look to do in the long term. Like, hey, how can I really start to build? And this is what I like everybody to do, buy and flip, so that eventually you can go to buy and hold. I wanted to show you those two videos because they're fairly new things that are happening in the city of Detroit. And again, real estate investing is good anywhere. If you decide to Timbuktu, it's good. It's a good deal.